In the beginning, it's the early 1890s in Germany. Now, what I say will not necessarily be in chronological order, because I've never really been given this lowdown, but I picked it up piece by piece. My grandfather, my father's father, was a tile roof man. In those days, they had a slate tile roof, and if you ever saw the natural tile and you try to break it to fit something, it just shatters. Well, these guys were more or less experts that went up on these roofs and took care of the tiling. Unfortunately, he fell off the roof and it killed him. This left my grandmother with 5 boys. Anna Schwippert had 5 boys to raise. My father, I think being the older, for some reason, was sent to an orphanage. The other 4 boys stayed home, and Anna brought them up. Dad was in the orphanage for a number of years, I would guess probably 8 or 9 years. When he left there, they had tallied all the things that he had ever gotten, like shoes and clothes, and he had to pay for that. But after leaving there, he went into an apprenticeship with a master iron worker, and he lived right at this man's house and worked with him for 2 years, learning the trade. At that point, I think he was inducted into the Navy. Now, going down the line, I think Dad was the oldest. His brother Ernie was drafted in the Army and died on a Russian front. His brother Bill was a submariner during the war. Dad was in the regular Navy, I think about 7 years. That left Walter and Harry at home, too young to be inducted into the service.